the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them. The people of God are directed to the scriptures as their safeguard against the influence of false teachers and the delusive powers of spirits of darkness. Satan employs every possible device to prevent men from obtaining a knowledge of the Bible, for it is plain utterance that reveals his deception. So he employs everything possible to keep you from obtaining the knowledge of the Bible. Meaning that I'm going to give you a busy schedule so you ain't got time to study.
Have mercy, have mercy.
Meaning that I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give you a promotion too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a promotion. Yeah, it's gonna call us for a little bit more of your time, and you're gonna be a little worn out. He'll employ every device possible to prevent us from obtaining the knowledge of the Bible. At every revival of God's work, the prince of evil is aroused to more intense activity. He is now putting forth the utmost efforts for the final struggle against Christ and his followers. The last delusion is soon to open before us. Antichrist is to perform his marvelous works in our sight. So closely will the counterfeit resemble the truth that it will be impossible to distinguish between them except by the Holy Scriptures. By their testimony, every statement and every miracle must be tested. Those who endeavor to obey all the commandments of God will be opposed and derided. They will stand only in God they can stand only in God. In order to endure the trial before them, they must understand the will of God as revealed in his word. They can honor him only. Now, what does the word only mean? It means there is no other way that we can honor God. We can honor him only as we have a right conception of his character. Where do we find that? In the word. A right conception of his government. Where do we find that? In the word. In the word. And his purpose. Where is that found? In the word. In the word. And then it doesn't just stay there. It says that and act in accordance with them. So as we get these right conceptions, our lives conform to what we're seeing. Well, that's just a law of the mind. By beholding, you're going to become changed. If you're not becoming changed, it's because you're not beholding. It says, none but those who have fortified the mind with the truths of the Bible will stand through the last great conflict. To every soul will come the searching test. Shall I obey God rather than men? The decisive hour is even now at hand. Are our feet planted on the rock of God's immutable word? Are we prepared to stand firm in the defense of the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus Christ? And brothers and sisters, I showed you something that happened in the past and that is happening now, but this man here,
when you're dealing with what happened
something about
500 years ago, that split.
Kenneth Copeland talked about the protest.
Got into the hands of wicked spirits in heavenly places, because it is for 500 years. What will we call? Protesters. What is a protest? Strife. We haven't been known for the way we love one another. We've been known for our church fights. I mean, you got to know that. Well, that was the big one. And the longer it went, the more strength